My name's Angelo, and welcome to We Want Picks. I'm going to break down my favorite Monkey Knife Fight Knockout Kings entry. If you don't know what Monkey Knife Fight is, it's daily fantasy. And all you really need to do is come in here and say more or less on how many strikes you think a fighter is going to land, and you could triple your money, even 25 times your money. But they also have prop games like Knockout Kings, and all you need to do there is pick any three fighters that you think could win by KO or TKO. And they will instantly match your deposit when you sign up. So go to WeWantPicks.com/MKF. Give them $20, $30, $40. They will match it all the way up to $100. Take the free money, play some of these lines, and win some money. That's WeWantPicks.com/MKF. Sign up, make a deposit, let them match it. Use promo code WWP. We've already broken down every single one of these fights and the strike lines. Watch our full card breakdown for that. So what I'm going to do is come into the slates. The slates are their prop games. These are prop games within prop games. And we're going to go right to the bottom to Knockout Kings. All you need to do with Knockout Kings is pick any three fighters. Any three, including fighters that are fighting each other on the card. If one of them wins by knockout or TKO, you 25% net profit. 2, you 2.5 times your money. 3, you 6 times your money. I normally say just do the 1.25. And we just hit week after week after week. It is free money. We had Cyril gone on ours last week. It hit free money. But this week might be 2.5 times. We might be able to get 2 knockouts here. So you determine what kind of risk you want to take. But right out of the gate, Chimaev. I think Chimaev takes Nate Diaz down, just beats his face in. This could look like the BMF belt where it's a TKO because the Diaz brothers get cut pretty bad. Pretty often. Listen, Tony Ferguson, he's probably going to get knocked out. Ching Lang is probably going to stop Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson's coming back way too fast after that Michael Chandler knockout. Kevin Holland and Daniel Rodriguez, probably not. Hakeem Dawodu, potentially. Irene Aldana hits like a freight train, probably not. You know, there's some others here. Chad could potentially. Johan could potentially. But frankly, I'm loving these two. I think these two are essentially a guarantee. And then we have our choice on who we're going to add for the third. So there are some options here. So they haven't added Jalton Almeida yet, but if he gets added, he 100% is going to be my third, without a doubt. But without Jalton Almeida here, we have some options. Certainly Kutalaba with the big, powerful hands, with the takedowns. Again, it's TKOs and KOs, not just straight stand-up knockouts. Norma Dumont, potentially. I just don't think so. But honestly, probably Hakeem Dawodu. Because Hakeem Dawodu, while he doesn't have a million knockouts, he's a very good, solid technical striker. And Julian Erosa's chin is starting to fade, and he relies on it way too much. If you don't like Dawodu, you can definitely have some success going with Darian Weeks potentially, or Johan Lioness. So there's a bunch of options here. Melissa Martinez has real power as well, but these are my three. I'm going to play it conservative. That's how I get this money every single week. I'm just going to do the one. But if you want to chase 3, I definitely recommend against that. But if you want to go for 2, go for 2, right? 2.5 times your money. I'm going for the 1, and I lock this in. And guys, you can build multiple. You can build multiple and really expose yourself, stretch it out, right? Do Kamzat in all 3 and then mess with the other ones. Whatever you want to do, this is what I'm going to do. And if Jalton gets added, he's 100% in it. And the other thing we're going to look at here is I love my rapid fires. We got Daniel Rodriguez and Jake Collier. And all you need to do with rapid fire is say who you think's going to land more between these two. They're not fighting each other. But between these two, who do you think's going to land more strikes? And this is a tricky one, but I think it's going to be Jake Collier. Because Jake Collier is just very, very high volume. Daniel Rodriguez typically has solid volume as well, but Kevin Holland may somehow get this to the ground. Daniel Rodriguez coming off a pretty bad knee injury, so I like Jake Collier here. And then we got Dawodu and Norma Dumont. I'm going to go with Dawodu because I think Norma Dumont gets a finish. So I'm going to go with Dawodu here because it's going to be technical striking. Julian Rosa is pretty tough, and if he gets stopped, it'd likely be later. So I like Dawodu. I'm pretty confident in this rapid fire. So I would just throw $20 on that. I don't like any of these, 6 for 6. The reason it's 25 times your money is because it's very hard to pick 6. So we're going to scroll up and let's get ourselves some 3s where it's 5 times your money. So we got Khamzat Chimaev, 124 fantasy points. Jake Collier, 103 fantasy points. Jing Lang, fantasy points. All you need to do is say more or less. I'm going to leave this alone because the Collier one, I don't know what to do with. But I do like 3 for 3 with strikes. So let's take a look. Norma Dumont, 86. I think it's less. Julian Erosa, 80. I think it's less. Kutalaba, 78. I think it's less. All 3 of these, I believe it's less because there's going to be a bunch of grappling here. This one is tricky, but I think Dawodu is just such a good striker. He's going to control that striking range. And I think Norma's able to take down Danielle Wolf, who's a boxer, and then get a finish on the ground. So I like the less on all 3 of these. We walked through Knockout Kings. We walked through Rapid Fire. And here's my favorite 3 for 3. Guys, go to wewantpicks.com/MKF. Sign up. Get your instant deposit match. Play some of these lines. You will make money. I could almost guarantee it. wewantpicks.com/MKF. Promo code WWP.